How much did you pay for the G-Wagon?
End up paying like $280,000.
What year was this?
2021.
When they were going crazy. And what I just offer you on it?
Yeah, but how much are you paying for insurance in the car?
About $200.
Technically, it's $1,200 a month. I'm not saying you can't afford it. It's just the juice isn't worth the squeeze with this specific car, especially what you're paying.
All right, so 2 clips today, and again, it's Ride with Yusuf. You can check him out on TikTok if you're interested. The first clip is going to be a G-Wagon, the second a Tesla. Both are horrible financial decisions that will likely make you feel better about your own. YouTube has made changes to how the videos are getting pushed out. Videos now need more engagement than ever. So hitting that like button, dropping a comment, even an emoji helps the video get pushed out. Without engagement, the video gets lost in the algorithm. So thank you to everyone that likes, comments, and subscribes. It means so much to me. Let's get into the first one.
All right, guys, so I just bought the TRX that was title washed. Bought it for $58,000. In all honesty, I've seen cars that were total loss that still have a clean title, so we're good. Anyways, he has a G-Wagon he wants to sell me. 2019, 25,000 miles. Tell me what you want to tell the people. What the people should hear.
Go get hyped up by your friends.
Your friends made you buy the G-Wagon.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just riding by. We about to go get something to eat. And we stopped by this dealership and we see the wagon sitting out there. Like, that's a nice color on the wagon. We pull up in there, kind of window shopping. Next thing you know, I end up in the deal. My partner seen the car. He just kept telling me, that car looks like you. And I was like, man, I'm not.
So he's trying to pin a 6-figure mistake on his buddy. That's just dodging the truth. Nobody dragged him into the dealership or held a pen to his hand. At the end of the day, he signed the papers. Yeah, maybe his friend hyped it up or made it sound like the deal of the century, but that doesn't mean you check your brain at the door. You can't pass the blame when you're dropping $280,000 on a flashy status symbol. You need to own that decision.
Already trying to get it. Go ahead and get it. I'm like, man, you might well be on the other side of the desk with the service guy. Both of you guys are pressuring me to get this vehicle. So I end up getting upside down on the vehicle because I got marked up like $70,000.
How much did you pay for the G-Wagon?
End up paying like $280,000.
What year was this?
2021.
When they were going crazy. And what I just offer you on it?
Like $115,000. Depreciation, man, is crazy, bro.
Peer pressure is crazy too. Peer pressure, depreciation, and then he let the dealer run his credit. Come on, man.
Now I get it. The dealer isn't exactly innocent here. They were pushing hard, talking about how rare it is, and slapping on a 70 grand markup like it's nothing. That kind of pressure can definitely mess with your head. A buddy hyping it up and a salesman breathing down your neck might make it feel like you have no choice. But when you're about to drop $280,000, 70 of that pure markup, you got to pump the brakes and think it through. At the end of the day, it's still his call.
They see my credit was like almost 800. They started bringing me champagne. They started bringing me things just like this guy here. He brought me some tacos to make sure I seal the deal.
I brought you tacos because I saw you was famished, my guy. I thought you needed some food. I brought you some tacos to be hospitable. But anyways, don't let your friends buy things for you. Peer pressure sucks. Depreciation sucks, especially on G-Wagons. He lost $100,000.
100 plus.
$100,000. Gone. Bring that G-Wagon. I'm going to buy it, all right?
I don't know about that one yet.
And now he's paying the price, literally. It's already lost close to $100,000 in value. And the payments he's stuck with are wrecking his credit. That's the ugly side nobody brags about when they're flexing a G-Wagon on delivery day. Between the dealer's $70,000 markup and his buddy hyping him up, it felt like a can't miss move. But now he's upside down on the loan, his credit score is tanking, and he's learning the hard way that a car that expensive can haunt you long after that new car smell is gone. Now the Tesla.
I know you are trying to sell or get out of your 2019 Tesla Model 3 Performance, 100K miles, you owe $35,500. You got a 7% interest rate and you're paying a whopping $1,039 a month. Break it down for me a little bit, please.
Bought the car back in 2022. I had a Honda Accord. I think I had about $10,000 in positive equity. I used that as a down payment. The loan was $59,999 for 72 months.
Let me know if there's any Tesla guys out there. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I find that autopilot kind of interesting. I can see that coming in really handy. So this guy has positive equity in a Honda and decided to use it as a down payment on a Tesla. Now he's got a $1,000 a month payment. For any young guys out there, investing that same amount, $1,000 a month for 72 months and never adding any more to it with a 7% annual return, you get close to $250,000 in 20 years and around $890,000 in 40 years. Think about investing.
You ended up trading from Tesla?
Yeah, I bought it from CarMax. I can afford the payment. After taxes, I make about $4,500 a month.
Yeah, but how much are you paying for insurance in the car? Technically, it's $1,200 a month. I'm not saying you can't afford it. It's just the juice isn't worth the squeeze with this specific car, especially what you're paying. How is your credit score now?
11, 7, 10, something like that.
Awesome. So you got really good credit. If you have about $15,000 in negative equity, you have decent income, and do you have any money down at all to put towards a new vehicle?
We put like 2 or 3K down, but I'm trying to save for a house.
Okay.
Now you've got this guy sitting on 15 grand of negative equity in his Tesla, and it's coming back to bite him. He's looking at buying a house, but that upside down car loan is killing his numbers. Lenders look at that debt and just see risk. Higher monthly payments, less room in his budget. What looked like a fun splurge when he signed up for this car is just a giant anchor now, keeping him getting approved from a mortgage. This kind of regret hits hard when you're trying to move from showing off a car to actually owning a home.
So if you're trying to save for a house and removing any sort of obligations on your credit is going to be the best bet for you. That way you can free up some of your money. That way the bank looks at it saying, hey, you know, this DTI lowered actually from selling the car. Honestly, man, if you're getting offers for 15K, which is typically what this car is worth at 100,000 miles, the only way to get out of it is to pay the difference, right? So if you owe 35 and you're getting 15, you got $20,000 in negative equity. The only way to really attack this is to lease. That way some of the incentives can absorb the negative equity. The negative equity doesn't, you know, disappear. You're just basically financing or leasing that portion out. But then again, now you have another financial obligation that's going to be on your credit report, and you're going to have a higher monthly payment because not only are you leasing a vehicle, now you are adding negative equity back into the lease.
At this point, the smartest move is to bite that bullet, pay off that negative equity. Nobody likes writing a check for 15 grand just to get back to zero. But dragging it into a new car loan only makes the hole deeper. Clean it up, pay it off, start fresh. Then every dollar you save can actually go towards the house instead of chasing a car mistake. It stings now, but it's the fastest way to stop the bleeding and get back on track.
Whatever incentives were given to make the lease cheaper, now it's either back where it was at sticker or even over that. That's a difficult one to pay the difference or lease a vehicle just for the short term. One thing I tell people all the time, which I don't advise, but it is a way, instead of having $35,000 of an automotive thing, what you could do is if you have good credit, trying to sign up for an intro. It sounds to get into debt to relieve debt, but this is just an option for you. There are plenty of credit cards that offer 18 months no interest, right? So you could get a credit card that has a 15K limit, 20K limit, and then use that to pay that difference on the negative equity. You have to find a way to like pull that out. They don't know the specifics or the legality of those things, but you just have to kind of find a way to pull it out, or a personal loan for 15K, but those have interest. That could be an option as well since you have good credit.
Yeah, I'll look into that. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. I'm wishing the best for you.
Thank you.
Bye.
On paper, that 0% credit card for 18 months, it sounds like a clever hack. Move the negative equity there and skip the interest, but it's a trap if you're not absolutely disciplined. First, a big new credit line like that can ding your credit score right when you need it for that mortgage. Second, if you don't pay off every penny before the promo ends, the interest rate can shoot up into the high teens or even 20s, and it's usually retroactive, meaning they'll charge you interest right back to day one. One missed payment on a slow month, and suddenly that 0% deal is way more expensive than just paying down the loan the hard way. I'm going to end the video here and ask you again to hit that like button, drop a comment below. I'll see you in the next one.